morning, class. Today we shall be talking about a equation of a circle, and the subtopic here is determining the center and the radius of the circle given the equation. It means our number one objective is to determine the radius, and also the number two objective is also to determine the center. These are the two objectives. At the end of the lesson, students, you should be able to determine the radius of the circle given the equation. You also should be able to determine the center of the circle given the equation. So look at this. These are the objectives for today. Now, let us look at several examples. Let us start with example 1. Example 1. Determine the center and the radius of the circle given the equation. X squared plus y squared plus 6x plus 6y plus 6y minus 7 is equals to 0. This is our equation, and we are told to determine the center and the radius of the circle. Okay, let us rewrite this equation afresh. We have x squared plus y squared plus 6x plus 6y minus 7 is equals to 0. Number one, we collect the like terms. This and this are like. This and this are also kind of like. But this is not like to both of them. So we take this whole number to the other side. We start x squared plus y squared plus 6x plus 6y is equals to 7. When 7 crosses the other side, it becomes a positive. Originally it was a negative. Let us also collect the like terms in this area. We have x squared, we collect x and x plus 6x plus y squared plus 6y. It means we will group the ones similar, the ones that look kind of similar together. Then this is equals to 7. But from your knowledge of completing square method in Form 3, you remember how we were dealing with completing square method. You take half the coefficient of x or y, then you square for both sides, and even on the other side after the equal sign. So you have x squared plus 6x, but the coefficient of x here is 6, so you take half of 6 over 2, this is plus. Then you square plus, we deal with y squared plus 6 all over 2, not 6 all over 2, but we have 6y plus the coefficient of y is 6 all over 2 squared. Then this is equals to 7 plus this one 6 all over 2 squared plus the other one 6 all over 2 squared. So we can work out this, but we make it, less ambiguous the way it looks like. We make it a bit easier, simple, not complex the way it looks like. So this is x squared plus 6x plus 6 all over 2 squared is 9 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9 is equals to 7 plus 9 plus 9. Good. Then let us continue on the other end. So we have 6x squared. We have x squared plus 6x plus 9 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9 is equals to 7 plus 9 plus 9. But remember, this last part is the radius. If you are told to determine the radius, find the square root of this last part, which is already completed. And then by so doing, you shall have completed the radius. You shall have computed and find the radius of the circle. So radius is equals to square root of 7 plus 9 plus 9, which is the same as square root of 25. This is the same as 5 units. We must write units because we are not told to what measurement. It could be in centimeters, it could be in meters, it could be in inches, and whichever. But we must write units. So let us go to the second one. We have already determined the radius. Now let us go to the center. The center now. Center. Let us extend this part of the equation. Let us write x squared plus 6x plus 9 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9. But this part will represent x coordinate. The other part will represent y coordinate. Because when we find the center of the circle, we will give it in form of y, x comma y, which are coordinates. So let us work out this. Let us factorize this. We want to factorize this in a way that we find the two numbers that when added, we get 6. But when the two numbers are multiplied, we get 9. You remember sum and product. We multiply them, we get 9. We add them, we get 6. Those are 3. The number is 3. If we multiply 3 times 3, we get 9. If we add 3 plus 3, we get 6. So then we will have x squared plus, we factorize this, we get 3x plus 3x plus 9. This is for x coordinate. Then for y coordinate, we have y squared plus, same as this other side, 3y plus 3y plus 9. But now we want to get the coordinates. If we factorize the whole thing, we want to factorize this and this. We will get x plus 3, then x plus 3. If this is properly expanded, this is what we will have. If this is expanded, we will have this one. Also this one, you can factorize this and get y plus 3, y plus 3. If this is expanded, we will get this one. So, determine the center. Determine the center of the circle. Center of the circle. Well, if you are given, for example, you are given x plus 3, x plus 3. At the end of the day, you realize that x is equal to negative 3. X is equal to negative 3. Okay, let us leave alone this. Now look at this part. If you want to determine the center of the circle, come to these and these are similar. These and these are also similar. You have to take this value and this value. Not leaving this sign, don't leave this sign. So you take positive 3, positive 3. But coordinates determining the center of the circle, you will negate, you will change this sign so that when it is negative, you change it to positive. Whenever it is positive, you change it to negative. In this scenario, it was negative, it was positive. So we will make it to be negative. So we will make this to be negative 3, negative 3. By so doing, we shall have found the center of the circle. And this is the center, this is the radius for this one. So students, this is how we can find the center and the radius of the circle given the equation. And you keep on constant revision, and by so doing, we will get all things done and we will be successful together. Thank you and have a nice day.